Hi, this is Cynthia Ortiz. It is the Charles Perry Stalker podcast, and he's already going at me this morning, with unwanted contact. Mr. Perry, again, I'm going to repeat myself. They think you have Alzheimer's, sir, because we have to say the same thing over and over. And not only that, most people already know this. They think you're also mentally retarded, literally, because most people don't have to be told this, and you have to be told over and over and over and over. I don't want to hear from you. When you contact me, sir, it really pisses me the fuck off. I don't care what you think, Connie Curry, butt in. What I care is that you leave me alone. Get the fuck out of my life. Get your shit out of my house. Get the fuck out of my phone. Get the hell out of my fucking life. You are a 10-year reject. Your delusional affair in your head is not in mine. I hate your guts. Get away from me. Get off me. You make me feel raped. We're all sick of you. What happens when you fuck with me, Mr. Perry? You're not paying attention. You get caught. You get told on. You got leaks. You get caught. You get told on. All of you. More than ever in your lives. I don't like you, Charles Perry. You make my skin crawl. You're making everybody throw up. You're making everybody want to hit you. Shut up and get out. Shut the fuck up and get off me. You do nothing because one problem after another. You are no Prince Charming. You're a little bitch who's pathetic and can't move on like everybody else can do. Stop contacting me. I hate it. I hate it. When you do that, my guys get to work. We want this over. You're gone. When you're in jail, you can't contact me anymore. You can't invade my privacy anymore. You can't buy cops and judges anymore. You can't make problems anymore. You can't hurt anyone else ever again. And I won't be broke again. You do not understand the animosity and the hate you're creating against you. You and David, both of you. Don't bother me. I'm going to do the disclaimer. I wouldn't do these fucking podcasts if I didn't have to. I have other shit to do, and you're bothering me and wasting my time, Mr. Perry. Were it not for finally, for the first time ever, we're catching your crime when everybody else has overlooked it and just let you go around like some rabid dog? We're not. How many times were you caught before you met me? How many after? So use the disclaimer. Use allegedly. Use I can't even talk. I'm so pissed off. I second my feet hit the floor this morning. Mr. Perry's going at me and going at me and going at me. No one asked you what you thought. No one asked you what you thought. No one cares. Shut up and go away. You never shut up. You never shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I don't care what you think. Listen to the words I'm saying, Mr. Perry. I don't care what you think. You're just pissing me off. All you're doing is pissing me off. No one cares what you think. So use allegedly. There's the disclaimer. Apply the but-for standard. If he went harassing and bothering and pestering, harassing and bothering and pestering, I wouldn't have to do these. These are done to establish premeditation of crime against me. These are done to establish that he will not fuck the hell off, just like that guy. I'll get to it in a minute. Use the reasonable person standard. And I assert every fucking civil right I have. Equal protection, TPD. Heard that? Are you guys gender biased or misogynist or what's your problem? Listen, everybody's sick of this, TPD. I had those two cops tell me in August 2015. They want us to just find some way to arrest you. That senator from Texas. We told them no. That is not why we signed up to be a police officer. But that doesn't mean he won't find some jackass that will do it. So watch everything you do. He's looking for something. And then he did do it. And I told everybody forever and ever and ever, he's just trying to find a way to false arrest me. And then he did do it. And now we're all in court. All the fucking time. We have other shit to do. Don't you? You need to get a life. Don't you have constituents to see? Don't you have your own family to fuck with? So Not long ago, I mean, God, I mean, it fucking never ends. He's this guy. I kid you not. He's this guy. And I'm doing what she's doing. We all have that right, don't we? Don't want her telling on me. We got to put her back in jail so we can shut her up. We're hillbillies over here in Texas. We're God-fearing sex perverts. Fuck you. Watch this. Boy, you got everybody mad today.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a boss?
God, okay. Do you see? You're that, Mr. Perry, and that's the best you can do. You are a 10-year reject. There is nothing more pathetic than a bitch who can't move on. I am not in love with you. I do not want you. I can't stand you. I moved twice to get away from you because I can't stand you. You make all my skin crawl. There's nothing there. It's all in your head. You look fucking stupid with this thing, the soap opera. Do you know there are cops up here that complain? Soap opera queen's coming back up here today. Last thing I wanted to have to deal with was him. Do you not know that happens up here? They call you a Taylor Swift song. They call you the Hobbit. They call you and Matt. All you got, the Apple Dumpling Gang. You're stupid. Leave me alone. Leave me the hell alone. You need to control yourself. Stalking is a crime. Harassment is a crime. Voyeurism is a crime. Hacking is a crime. I hate it when you do that. Stop. When you do it, we get more and more and more and more because I don't like you. That's us fighting you off with the legal stick, you dumb son of a bitch. Look at this girl complaining about police. Tulsa police. What in the fuck is wrong with you? What in the fuck is wrong with you? I'm getting protection from somewhere else. That doesn't mean there's not some guy or 2 or 3 there helping us. As a whole, you're not, and we know it. That's pathetic too. I come from law enforcement, and that is my granddad, 3 generations. There's honor in your badge. Don't dishonor the badge by being the bitch of a sex pervert, Sheriff Rowan. We're sick of it. Everyone is sick of it. Do you not get that? We're all sick of it. Mr. Warman, everyone is sick and tired of your client. Bothering and bothering and pestering and bothering, and he needs to get busy working in Lubbock where he lives, going to see constituents, being seen with his family because people are starting to ask questions as to where he actually lives. He's here too much. He's here bothering everybody too much, and I don't want anything to do with them. I moved twice to get away from him. I moved twice to get away from him and to avoid a conflict and to not have to deal with this crap and his drama and that bullshit right there. He's doing the same thing to me that guy's doing to that girl. You will never shut up. You're pathetic. Mr. Perry, you're pathetic. You're not in my class. You are not in my league. And you need to get that through your head. Write it down. Start dealing with reality. We have nothing in common. Not a thing in common. I think you are the least sexy, sick son of a bitch on the planet. You are a monster. Put the fucking whatever camera away and get busy working like everybody else. Get over it and move on and act like a dude. You are all girl. You act more girl than a teenage girl. You are drama queen. Drama queen 24/7. Shut the fuck up. No one cares what you think. You are not asked. What we were asking you to do is to shut the fuck up and get out of my life and don't come back here again. Leave my family alone. Leave my kids alone, and you go fuck off. Do you understand me? I'm not asking you, sir. I am telling you. When you fuck with me, you get caught. And that's all you get. You are a 10-year reject. There has not been a date. There will never be a date. You're not good enough. You're this. You're this fucker right here.
Sir, please leave.
You're a pest. You're a pest and nothing more, Connie Curry. Butt in and butt in and butts in and butts in where things that don't concern you. It's not your business. Get the fuck out.
Hello, Alexander. Back to Chet.
Do you understand me? Get the fuck out of my life. Do you understand me, Mr. Perry? Write the words down. Get the fuck out of my life. That's not a request, sir. You're breaking the law. My guys are going to put you in jail. Doesn't matter what TPD does. My guys tell me what you just said and what I need to watch out for, the pitfalls you cause. They have protected me, not TPD. That doesn't mean there's not one guy or two guys providing an assist, but as a whole, TPD's not doing shit. My guys are doing it. Leave me alone. Jackass, leave me the fuck alone. Do you understand me? It's not a request. When you fuck with me, you get caught. When you fuck with me, you get caught. When you fuck with me, you get caught. When you fuck with me, David, Charles, Josh, Joe, Matt, you don't get a date, Charles. You all get caught. Nothing happens but that. And it has been that way since the McNamara email. When are you going to get it? You're slow. I mean, I've never seen anybody this stupid in my entire life. I had no idea it was possible for anyone to be this stupid. You're living, breathing proof it is. I don't want anything to do with you, Charles Perry. There's nothing there. Not for me. It's one way. It's all in your head, and you look fucking ridiculous. Cut it the hell out. Don't bother me again. After I throw a fit, then my son gets in touch with me. Then my son gets in touch with me. Don't fuck with my kids anymore. I shouldn't have to send a fucking I shouldn't have to do a podcast and send out a fucking email press release so my kid contacts me because you told them not to. You don't call my kids. What the fuck? What if we fucked with your kids? Nobody on my side has anything to do with your kids. You fuck off my kids. You don't have a choice. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're getting caught and no date. You're butting in. You're a butt in. And that's it. You're a 10-year reject and nothing more. And I am way the fuck out of your league. Get your head out of your ass and leave me alone. When you fuck with me, you get caught. So what happens yesterday? That's all. Okay, first of all, on the motion to vacate, it's filed. I'm like, my guy's telling me you need to file a pauper's motion. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I email Warman and I'm like, I'll get the fucking pauper's motion. In federal court, you do one. It seems like state court, it's every time you file something, you got to do another one. So anyways, then, so I look on the docket, it's fine. So my guy's like, well, I'm pretty sure they were wanting one. So either we got some bad information or somebody changed something. I don't know. But it's fine now. So let's just let it go. We're going to let it fucking go right now. So that's fine. It's filed. Mr. Perry, leave me alone. When you contact me, you need to go through your attorney. Stop with the delusional, the soap opera has run its course. And I'm not shitting you. There are police up here that are sick and tired of it. It is not normal. We're sick and tired of it, Mr. Perry. Your soap opera is making people throw up. And you need to grow up and act like a dude. Act like a man. Act like a fucking man. You got a head trip problem. You have money. You paid $25 million plus for a cover-up, and you didn't get the cover-up, did you? Use it to go see a shrink. And figure out how to control yourself. When you do things that are illegal, it's illegal because people don't like it when you do that. Everybody else knows this. Why do we have to say that? Why do we even have to say it to you? And much less over and over and over and over like you got Alzheimer's and you wake up on a new planet every 5 minutes. Write it the fuck down, damn it. Everyone's sick of you. So what happens then is there was a couple weeks ago. I mean, listen, TPD and corrupt cops up here. It seems like there's a Team Cindy and a Team Perry at every fucking police department in Oklahoma. Listen, guys. It's enough with this already. You have a dead policeman. You got to get more people killed? Are you that corrupt? You know, I'm going to call it like it is. And I think I said to Captain Gimpy, you want to come see me? You know where the fuck I am. Come see me. But don't expect a hug. And I'm not going to hurt you. That's not my way. But I'll give you a piece of my mind. We have the right to redress. You work for us. We're taxpayers. Are we not? The public puts a roof over your head, sir. Food on your table, sir. Clothes on your kids' backs, sir. The public. You let Ted Bundy go. You know, what if they had got the wrong guy? And Ted Bundy's still out killing. And they got their finger up their nose. You know, acting like they're stupid. Come on with this. Get the fucker and put him in jail. My guys have a lot more than just the 5 you have. You can't handle 5 bad guys, Captain Gimpy. I mean, this is old. We're getting we're pissed off. We have every right to be. My life's in danger. You know, it's enough. My life is in danger. Do you support domestic violence, sir? You're a cop. There's honor in your badge. Act like it. Or please reconsider your career choice, because we're aggravated at you. If you had prosecuted the obstruction that I filed, obstruction of justice, my evidence was all destroyed. Attempted murder. Captain Gimpy, they were trying to kill me. In your jurisdiction. Somebody gave my police report right over to the bad guys. Who did that? I have the right to privacy. Nobody was supposed to have that until it goes to court. It hadn't been a week. I needed the blood test to go to court to get a protective order. I had a thing in my head. Instead, I'm by physical force prevented and delayed from reporting the crime. That happened to me. I'm a victim of crime. What the fuck is wrong with you? You attack a woman like that. Jesus, you don't have that right, sir. This is collusion. It's corruption. And then, he changed the page. Did you see what Mr. Perry just did? Get out of my phone. Get the fuck out of my phone, Charles. Who the fuck? What is wrong with you? Act like a man. Do you have any day that you just be a man? You are all girled up. Drama queen. Get over it. Move on. I don't like you. People get rejected and they move on. Now, we have this thing that happened. So they kept getting recorded calling, we would call Broken Arrow PD and see if we can get them to pull her over. And then she's about to go get smokes. Go to that quick trip she goes to. Get her. Get me for what? I heard it before, so I didn't go to that quick trip, but I did drive by it, and sure as shit, there they are. TPD, staking out that quick trip, so I went to a different one. Turns out, I had no idea what the hell was going on. I'm not told all of it. I'm not told everything. All I knew is they were trying to find some way to pull my ass over. Why? Why the fuck would you do that? And they kept getting caught, so they didn't pull me over. Captain Gimpy, you know where I am. You want to talk to me? You come here and talk to me. Don't expect a hug. I'm not going to hurt you. That's not my way, but I'll give you a piece of my mind. I'm doing it now. I'll say the same thing to your face. I don't have any problem with that at all. We have the right to redress. We get the government we asked for. This isn't what we're paying for, sir. This is not it. This is not policing. It's not how you conduct business. I was raised by 3 generations of police. I know exactly how it's supposed to go, and this is not it, sir. You need to rethink your career choice if you're helping these guys. Do you understand me? I'm not kidding you. So, they did all that. And then, come to find out, apparently I had a toll. On May 24th, I went to see Lisa Neely in Cash. You hit the toll roads, you hit the toll thingy like 50 times, all the way there and all the way back. And so I guess I missed one, or the change didn't. You throw the money into the thing and it goes down and it doesn't always hit, and sometimes it gets stuck and it won't turn green and you just go. I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do? Sit there all day trying to fuck with that thing and you got a line of cars behind you? I've told them before that I tried to throw my money in there and it didn't go. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. All of a sudden I get a bill, only I didn't get the bill. Mr. Perry likes interfering with my mail. So I didn't get the bill. I get it yesterday. By now, it's a lot more than what it was originally. So I call the Oklahoma toll people, and I'm like, motherfucker, I don't think that was me. This is not my way. What date was this? By the way, I have a stalker that has the key to my car. There's been a couple times I've gotten in my car, and the mileage was way the fuck over what it should have been. Do you understand me? Mr. Perry, we're paying attention to the mileage on my car. Stay the hell away from my car. Everyone knows you want my car. You're caught on the car. Mr. Perry, you're caught on the car. Over and over and over and over. Every fucking day since 2019, you've been recorded talking about how can I get her car. There's a whole damn album on this thing about you trying to get my car. I go out one day and all 4 tires are flat. 2 of them are brand fucking new. You thought I was going to call a cop to help me change my tires? Wow, actually what I did is I just went and aired them up like a grown woman. They have somebody hit me, I guess. I did get hit. Did you cause that? You thought I was going to call TPD? And they're going to go, oh, by the way, you got a flag on your tag from this unpaid toll. So this guy's like, I have a hard time believing that she just didn't pay it. She paid all the rest of them and not that one. Come on with that. So I call them and I get that taken care of. And the guy's like, oh, you got a flag on your tag. And I'm like, what the fuck? A pullover tag, a flag. That was all about that? So you could take my car? What are you going to do? Auto theft by cop, Charles? How many did you pay to do that? Remember, those 2 guys in August 2015. He wants us to just do XYZ to you. Arrest you. Find a way. Just find something. We told him no. That's not why we signed up to be police. But that doesn't mean he won't find some sick little prick that'll do it. So be careful. Are you one of those sick little pricks? You the bitch of the sex pervert, Sheriff Rowan? Come on with this. Have some dignity. Have some self-respect. There's honor in your badge. Are you corrupt? We're going to call it like we see it. You know why? Because you have a beautiful garden. Law enforcement is beautiful. You know why? Because you make people not hurt anymore. Monsters cause suffering. Relieve suffering caused by crime. You have a beautiful garden. An honorable job. When you walk in somewhere, you've got power and you know it. You've got power. And you have the power to make somebody's pain end. It's over. That's the power you have. You're abusing it. You're fucking abusing it. What if it was your family this was happening to? What if your little girl was walking into your bedroom and sitting on your side of the bed, wishing you were still here because she has stuff she wants to say to you? Like Chief Miller's daughter will do from now on. And Mike Neely's son is going to do until we can get him out. We're getting him out. Write it down. So, now I don't even remember what the, oh, you have me hit? So they thought I was going to call, TP, because you got to get my car. Because I can't fight you in court if I don't have a car to drive and make money, right, Mr. Perry? You're caught. You're fucking caught. So those guys tell me that. In 2015. Everyone knows. You guys act like nobody knows. The hell is wrong with you? You had a hard time getting Broken Arrow to help you? Thank God for that. They're not stupid. They're not stupid. Y'all wanted me to go to Sepulpa. Or you did, then you didn't, and because the Sepulpa will do it. They've been in on it from the beginning. In fact, we think maybe Mike and Lucky called over there to Creek County Sheriff's Department and said, we're going to put these assholes in jail. And that's why they're dead, and one's in jail and almost dead. Is that what happened? We're going to call it like we see it. Law enforcement is a beautiful garden. But when you let weeds grow up in it, and you pretend those weeds aren't there, and they take over the garden, you don't have shit. My granddad, I'm going to tell you something. Law enforcement is a whole different thing now than it was then. When my granddad was a cop, everybody respected police. Now they don't. That's your fault. It's always the bad ones that fuck everything up for the good ones. Please stop. Please rethink your career choice if you're not going to do business correctly, and you're not going to take care of citizens, and you're not going to walk over and tell somebody who's a victim of crime. It's it. That's it. Today we're stopping that. You won't hurt anymore. Instead, you're attacking victims of crime. Do you have any idea how many other people are affected by this whole thing? I'm not the only victim, Captain Gimpy. I'm just the one in your jurisdiction. Somebody else is helping me. And you don't know who that is because you aren't trusted. You're not in the loop for the need to know. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not the only victim. You got the Millers and the Neelys too, sir. Who was called at Creek County Sheriff's Department? Were they behind that murder? Were they? God help them. You know, when I came here, it wasn't to pick a fight, and I think David Robertson kept telling me, oh, Creek County is corrupt. Swalba's corrupt. And I looked at him, and I think I said it verbally to him, and I think I texted it too. It's not like I'm Wyatt Earp, that I didn't come here to mop up. I came here to get away from a conflict. You attacked me. I didn't attack you. Please remember that. Please remember that. I don't pick fights. I'll walk off. But when you pick one with me, you have somebody on you that's a whole lot bigger. My bear's bigger than yours. And you're poking it. And you're seeing things happen you've never ever seen before. And you're all asking who's telling, who's talking, who's telling. How does she know? How did she find it? How did I know not to go to that quick trip? Because there's been a lot of times where I pull up to a quick trip and there's a cop there. It didn't stop me from going in. That time it did. Why? See, how did I know to text my attorney? They want Broken Arrow PD to pull me over. Why? What's up with that? Why are my tires all 4 flat? 2 of them were brand fucking new. I didn't call in my accident. Let me tell you something. That was a fender bender. It was a fender bender. And I don't call TPD unless I absolutely have to. So the last time I did that, y'all fucked me over. We don't take evidence here. Today it is. Because this might have something to do with the murder of a police officer in Oklahoma. The trial hadn't happened yet. And if you're me, I mean, the way I think, I want to know what's going on. I want the information. I want the evidence. I want to know what happened, what's going on here. Because we put a stop to crime. We don't let monsters go around killing. And then we look like stupid idiots later. Bunch of Barney Fifes. Or Sheriff Rowan. Which one are you, Captain Gimpy? There's a reason we call you that, Captain Gimpy. I'm not supposed to even know about that, am I? How you came to have that name with us. You were told, don't go Gimpy on her. Fight this bitch. And you didn't listen. I'm going to tell you something. The guy that said that to you is smarter than you. He ought to be your boss. He's smarter than you. At the end of the day, the truth comes out. That's just how this is. Look at history. Mahatma Gandhi. History has shown tyrants and murderers seem invincible for a time, but they always fall because someone somewhere is going to kick the ass of the bad guy. Someone somewhere's doing it, Mr. Captain Gimpy. Now everybody wants to know who at Creek County had partook in the murder of Chief Miller. Listen, I am heartbroken over that murder still. And I'm more heartbroken that Officer Neely is sitting in jail and not home with his family, because we all know you can't beat a guy to death with one hand while you're drugged and unconscious. And then actually the red hand had an IV in it. Those people had motive to kill them. Mike had no motive. Charles and Dave did. I just filed a car thing. Complaint. Mr. Perry, everybody knows you're trying to get my car. Mr. Robertson, you too. You're caught. Listen to me. Nobody understands why you guys keep doing the same thing when you're caught. You're caught. You are breaking families up. You are causing heartache after heartache after heartache. And I'm going to tell you something. What happens is, here's what happens. When people start hurting, they're going to start fighting back. And some people don't have the energy. They don't have the strength. Some people shrug their shoulders and go, oh, well, that's just the way it is. I'm not that guy. I'm not that girl. I will kick your ass. And nobody has done that like I have done that. And you need to write it down. and stop fucking around and stop acting like a little bitch-ass girl who got her feelings hurt because you're going through something everybody goes through. I don't like you. You're not a likable person. You're not a Prince Charming. You don't know how to treat women. You don't know how to attract women. You're a sick son of a bitch that needs to be in the mental hospital. And I'm going to tell you something. If we were a couple, I'd have you in one in a week. If I can get what you guys just said, I promise you, Mr. Perry, I would have you in a mental hospital in a butterfly net in a week. Or less. Get the fuck off me. You don't have a choice. It is hysterical you think you do. Captain Gimpy, you want to talk to me, act like a man, and come talk to me. Don't expect a hug. I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. I don't own a gun. I've never had a gun. I don't hurt people. That's not who I am. I'm not the bad guy, as it turns out. But I'll give you a piece of my mind, just like I am right here. I don't like what you're doing. You're getting people killed. Had you done the obstruction case way back when, you wouldn't have a dead Lucky and an almost dead framed Mike. And I'm not happy about that. There's people hurting, Captain. People are hurting. You're part of that. You're either part of the solution or you're part of the problem. Why are you having TPD stake out a quick trip, trying to pull me over something stupid like whatever happened with the toll thing? I paid all of them. Why would I skip one? I had plenty of cash on me that day. That toll thing happened at 6 o'clock in the evening, which means it was on my way to cash. You have to stop on the way to cash. How many times you got to stop and pay the toll? Sometimes you throw it in the thing. Sometimes you hand it to a person. You think I'm going to pay all of them but one? Really? I'm not the criminal, sir. Get the bad guy. I'm not the criminal. Charles, you got your feelings hurt. Boo fucking who? Act like a man. God damn it. We're sick of you. We're sick of you. I'm not the criminal. You're not a victim. You need to get in reality. Don't ask me who told on you and then act like you're I'm a victim. Fuck you. You're making everybody angry with that, by the way. You're getting told on, Mr. Perry, for a reason. We're sick of you. Nobody asked you what you thought. Nobody asked you how you feel. Nobody asked you what you want, Connie Curry. You're just butting in and you won't shut up. You're no different than this guy here. You are no different than him. She's saying, leave me alone. I just gotta talk. I just gotta talk. I'm gonna ignore your rights and wishes, and I'm gonna impose, and I'm gonna burden you, and I'm gonna butt in and start telling you what I think, even if you don't want to know. You're that guy exactly, stupid. You're a menace just like him.
Wij geven een zak om eerlijke energie. Daarom weet je bij Bolt niet alleen wie je energie opwekt. Aniek vraagt...
Alone.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
He wasn't asked, was he? What is she saying? Did she turn around and go, what do you think about how I'm dressed? No, she did not. She said, fuck off. You're that guy.
Hallo, Alexander. Maak de jet klaar. We gaan naar...
You're that much of a pest, Perry. Your conduct is that offensive, Perry. You're not a Prince Charming. You're a fat, lazy slob. You need to get to work and leave everybody else the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Do you know a long time ago a reporter said that about me, Mr. Perry? Do you know that? Did you know a reporter said that, Charles? About you? All she's saying, the lady, the reporter was hitting the desk hard, about 4 times. Boom, boom, boom. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's what she said. She said, leave me alone, not, I don't want him to get elected. She never once says, I don't want him to get elected. All she says is, leave me the fuck alone. And he can't take the hint. He's stalking her. Stalking is a crime, Mr. Perry, in all 50 states. Collusion, corruption, abuse of power, obstruction of justice, perjury, destruction of evidence, failure to preserve evidence, attempted murder, and murder in the first, and you are fucked. Every time you have to ask me, who told on me? Who told on me? Who told on me? Who told on me? You make me want to throw up on you. Shut up and get off me. Connie Curry. Stop the button in, Connie. You're just like Connie Curry. You're just like that guy. I don't think you're hot and sexy. I think you're disgusting. Leave me alone. Nobody asked you what you think. What I said is, don't contact me. Leave me alone. You're just like that fucker. TPD, listen, I don't have any more patience for y'all. I'm sorry you've chosen to degrade the badge like you have. You're the reason everybody doesn't trust cops. The bad ones fuck it up for the good ones. You don't have that right. Please rethink your career. You want to come talk to me? You come talk to me. I'm not going to hurt you, but I'll give you a piece of my mind, just like I am here. You want me to say it to your face? Fine. You know where I am. Y'all don't leave me alone. I got sharks swarming all over me all the time. I didn't do anything. I'm not the criminal. I'm the victim. Are you misogynist? I have the right to equal protection. I assert that right now. Don't fuck with me. Don't harass victims of crime, because that's not the job. You got somebody from another jurisdiction doing your fucking job. How embarrassing for you. Make the herd stop. Do your part. Please? Thank you.